No. Stay down.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. Welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's get to it. Chicago PD. Been a little bit late on the videos this week. I do apologize. But let's get to PD. So I think we're going to do... I think we're going to do 3 or 4 videos. But let's start out with Hailey not wanting to go home. No, let's start out with Hailey getting hit. So I know some of y'all probably saw that in the promo. Hailey got hit in the head. So it wasn't a big deal though, because like she ended up getting back up. She was bleeding a little bit, had a little bit of gash, but I don't even think she got stitches from the way it was looking. Like it looked like it like cleared up really quickly. I just think the show didn't remember to kind of like show a mark or anything on her forehead, man, because she got hit really hard. It might have not come through the forehead. It might have came through the top of her head, and it was just bleeding through the front. Maybe that's how it went. Because the when she got hit, it was from the back of the head. So, but let's talk about this. So, let's talk about the case too a little bit. So, this is going to be the season-long storyline, the story arc for the season. And for the first time, we get something that's not centered around Voight for the story arc. I think this is the first time really since probably when Aaron Lindsay was on the show, we get something that's not a story arc that's really centered the most on Voight. It's more centered on Hailey. And Hailey has been getting a lot of heat and kind of negative responses from PD fans because her character changed a lot since the Ward Walton case. And a lot of people kind of been feeling like she's been annoying. Since then, very reliant on Jay. And she killed Anna. A lot of people didn't like her shooting Anna like the way she did. So, and I got people in my life that kind of turned on Hailey, but I never really turned on Hailey though, because like I still like the Hailey, and I think it's just the way they're writing it out that I think is genius because it makes sense with Jay's exit too, and the way they're setting this up. So, it looks like it's going to be a season-long storyline. I don't know how many of you guys watch Yellowstone, but the bald-head guy on his name was Sean on the episode. He was looking at a bunch of kids, group home kids or whatever, and he's the chief's son, ironically. And so there was this girl that, the black girl in the beginning that Hailey saw. She had got kidnapped, and she been through the ringer. Whoever the guy was, he had kidnapped her or whatever. So Hailey had spotted him like in one of the houses or whatever, the Sean guy, and it was kind of weird how she spotted. Like the weird part about him was he was always somewhere where you're like, how did he know about that? How do you know about that place? How do you know she might be there or whatever? Knew all the crack houses and all that stuff. So I was like, that's crazy. Then he took to some farm out of town somewhere, and he kind of led him, her, and Burgess. And Burgess have been really good partners. I'm liking Burgess and Hailey as partners. And they need to do something with this storyline where Burgess is there for Hailey. Because I think Hailey's about to go through a huge breakdown in this storyline. Great episode, by the way. Like the direction, the cinematography, it was great in this episode. And so the girl who was missing, I guess she was in Humboldt Park, and she was on the roof and she killed the guy. It was self-defense, but she had already been through so much in her head. She wanted to take her own life, and she kept backing up, and she died. And that's when Hailey kind of figured things out, that Sean might have been the one that was behind these kids going missing and stuff like that. So the chief's son is looking pretty dirty, and that's why this stuff is looking really. This is looking like a really good. It might be stronger than the Anna the CI Lost Tomatoes storyline from last season, man. And it might be stronger than Ward Walton. I think it's got some layers, especially the way they did it, man. It looked pretty awesome. Go ahead and get this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. Any comments I got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below. But yeah, it's looking like a really good storyline. I'm right now. I'm into it. They did a really good job with this episode. The Hailey episodes, the Hailey centric episodes, have been really good. And one thing I want to do in the future, I do want to do rankings. Like maybe we'll do it some point later this season. I wanna like rank each Chicago PD episode. I do it with a few people I know online every week, and we rank the episodes and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. After News to Light.